I've been falling, Lord, I'm calling.
That's what it do. By now we've been throwing. Shit, the steakhouse house might be the dinner time. I don't know. Shit. Stay tuned. So we saying, kids, we saying this is too late. We ain't gonna tell you about it. We just gonna show you. Stay tuned. You know what we doing. It's graveyard shit. That's not the graveyard. I said believe. God might be this way. 2 seconds. Okay. How you doing?
All voices rise. rising. I surrender. Break these chains, I can't escape. Through the fire, make me stronger. Bring me back, don't let me fade.
What it is, this is your man Tal Jones, my dog Ash Street Chuckwood. We got what it is. So they were gracious enough to bless us with their presence. They got a show later on, but they decided to stop by and chop it up with us for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So we gon' see what's going on in their world. You know what I mean? Anything you want to say before we get started?
Shit, man, I'm Al Street Chuckwood, man, and I'm the co-host of, the platform, and I'm just in the background. I'm speculating, I'm spectating, obviously, I'm spectating.
For sure. Okay. So, I've been knowing Clay now, been going on like 2 months. You know what I'm saying? When I got back into performing, you know what I mean? Andrew Jane about the same amount of time. I met you before I met Clay, because you were at Tiki.
Yeah.
And then like the following week we were both all at La Herencia. And then it was a good time. So y'all got a group called Graveyard Boys or the Alumni. Which one is it now?
The alumni is basically the students of the courses that I've taught how to make money off of their music.
Okay.
And the Graveyard Boy that's my moniker of the character you see online.
Right. Okay, perfect. So how did that come about, Graveyard Boy? What does that mean to you?
Approximately like 3 years ago, I was in a car accident, and I was hit by a drunk driver at a stoplight at about 100 miles an hour, and I got
You still here, motherfucker? 100 miles an hour?
That's exactly what he hit me at, and it was clocked. It was on video on US 19, and I guess police were chasing him, and he ran into the back of my Chevy Silverado at the time.
Damn.
And thank God, by the grace of God, like I had a flat tire that was a Chevy Silverado, and the night before I couldn't get the tire undone from under a Chevy Silverado. You have to use this bar that you put in and turn to drop down the tire.
Right.
Long story short, I couldn't get the tire down, so I just pulled over and called the dude to give me a spare. So we put the other tire in the back.
Right.
The next day I get into a car accident, but the two tires being in the back, one on top,
cushioned a little bit.
It kind of propelled me forward when he hit me. So there were two tires that were on the rim, so it hit it and then by the grace of God, I'm here.
Right.
But that's the whole graveyard thing, is that, I was hit by a 100 mile an hour drunk driver, and I'm here to talk about it.
Yeah, because you could have been in that motherfucking graveyard.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Literally.
Bro, 100 miles an hour? Shit.
I believe he was, anyway, I think the cop said he was doing like 97 miles an hour, bro. You know what I'm saying? That was in the police report.
That was 2 years ago.
About 2.5 years ago, almost 3 years ago.
Okay.
It's still here.
Right.
Because all the footage is like just now, like I'm getting everything, because like it was even traumatic to like watch it. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause a lot of shit happened during that time with my family.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then like what happened to me in itself. So like just watching it and like trying to piece it all together and make it content.
Right.
It is hard in itself because it's reliving it.
So you got the footage from that incident?
Yeah,
or you
man.
just replaying it in your head?
Nah, I got the footage, bro. I got like when I was in the accident, I was filming, bro.
Right.
Like I was filming. So you'll see me when the medics is trying to when the music videos come out this year, 2027. You gonna see me in the damn car. My hands all bloody, like I'm still filming, bro.
Wait, so you got your own footage?
I got my own. When the car impacted, I was filming, bro. Like I was live on the thing, like we live everywhere we go. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm just talking to my friends, my fans, whatever. The next thing I know, I'm upside down, looking at shit, like trying to get myself out of a, you know what I'm saying? Out of a bad situation, I guess.
Right. Is old boy locked up? Like he's still in jail? I mean,
From what I've heard is that he didn't make it out that accident. So
you made it, he didn't.
Yeah, I ended up suing his family.
Right.
Because from what I heard, he was I guess a nurse or a doctor at the hospital. He was a hospital that hit me. So
you ain't sued like the insurance company he had? Like
he had the same insurance company we had. Yes, I sued. I'm not gonna say the insurance company because I don't want to get in my. I ain't trying to talk about my case, but yeah, I sued his insurance company.
Okay. You gotta sue the best person.
Right. So did you get that settled? Like is that done, or you still going through that?
Yeah, I'm going. That is settled. What I'm going through now is when I was in the hospital, and this is all on film too, which is crazy. It's going to be in the release of the docuseries. The hospital that I was in malpracticed, so they put me in this vest, this compression vest, where you're supposed to have, your back like straight.
Yeah.
They put it on me backwards, so it formed a hematoma, like literally, like imagine like on a human body.
It actually made you like built different.
It formulated a blood pocket the size of a 2-liter bottle of soda on the bottom of my back, bro. And like I was just at the point of like my mom was like, if you don't take that shit off, it's just probably gonna kill you because that's a blood clot. So I ended up cutting this shit off, and then
yourself.
Yeah, I told my team I'm not putting this shit back on because I was sewn in that motherfucker. It was like what you do is you put it on and then you Velcro this way, and then they got these strings that you pull, bro, and it's supposed to like pull your back,
straighten you up,
right?
Yeah.
Well, when I was in the hospital, they put it on me backwards, so I'm straightened up with the bar that's supposed to be on my spine in my face. And when you see the dudes wheel me out the thing, you see it on me backwards. So I just gave that all to the lawyers. I said, man, what the fuck are they doing over here?
I'm saying, did you sue the hospital?
Yeah, I'm suing for malpractice.
Malpractice, right? Yeah.
So like in the mix of all that, like I know you from music.
Yeah.
I know you from music, but I never really heard that side of you. Never.
Yeah,
because I knew you was in the class, and I never knew like. And just looking at you, I couldn't even
couldn't even tell, right? Yeah.
You wall spin, you move your arm, your ligaments good, like you can move your neck.
Yeah, bro.
Do you still like rehearse that shit?
Honest to God, in my like every day, the pain is there. I smoke a lot of weed, bro. I ain't gonna try to lie to you. I smoke stupid amount of weed, like every day. It's not even like I can, like. I probably do it between a quarter and 14 grams a day. You know what I'm saying? Just because. Like I don't want to. What do you mean? Oh no, I can't smoke right now. No. Exactly. Yeah, I feel you.
I just hope you don't got. I hope you don't get the urge to smoke.
No. It's for me. It's like when I'm alone and I'm dolo. Like I get my workforce. So when I wake up in the morning, I'll wake and bake. I burn. So I got my medical marijuana card, and I just use medicinal marijuana to like because they gave me all these medications. But I'm not gonna front. Like they gave me all these medications, and like you'll see the videos where I'm literally walking through the hospital. Like I took this time to when I was hurt. I said, you know what? I know how to shoot videos my damn self. So I just set the camera up on anything I could set the camera up. I was filming it, bro. When you see these videos, I'm telling you, man. All this shit is online. But the thing is, I didn't get to roll it out because of like the rehabilitation process. Like I'm sitting in a bed, you know what I'm saying, for 2 years plus years, trying to figure out how I'm gonna get up out of bed.
You sound like that girl that I can't think of her name, but she was a photographer. She done gained a lot of weight. You probably know her too. Nothing. I don't know. I can't think of her name. Some bang, some shit like that. But like, damn, like.
Shit crazy.
Yeah, I broke my back in 2 places. I broke all my ribs. I broke my lumbar and my thoracic spine. If you look at my face, my teeth penetrated my face. My elbow.
You still got all your teeth?
Yeah, in the back, they broke. In the back, they broke because I bit down. You know what I'm saying? So in the impact, because I was holding.
When you finna crash out, just let everything, let your body be free.
I
didn't know that. I tensed up.
I know that, but I'm saying, but when you in the moment, you ain't expect this shit. Your natural reaction is to, you know what I'm saying?
Like, you never expect nothing though.
Because all I saw was lights. It was lights in the action. There wasn't even like no time to react. You know. What the doctors were saying is that my internal organs in my body, I took the brunt so hard, but I was stopping like this. Like with my hands, because I seen them coming, so I looked up and I saw lights, so I embraced. They're saying that the impact caused some type of G-force. If you understand the G-force, let me see your water bottle for a second. Check me out right quick. That's what happened. So when the car hits me, boom. If the water is my flesh, like my flesh, this is what happened.
Yeah, all that shit.
It's separated from my skin. So my skin.
God damn.
The reason why I was so hurt was because my the hit was the water. Imagine the water is my flesh,
Right.
and this is my skin.
Yeah.
They say that it separated me from my flesh, bro, when I got hit. Because I got hit with such a G-force of such a. It didn't
impact.
break me through. I wasn't bleeding, but my internals got hit so hard. I was internally bleeding.
I wonder what's my crash like that. Cause I don't know nothing from my crash. I was in a crash too
When?
before I went to jail. That's the reason I went to jail. It was a car crash.
I ain't been in a car crash since. Well,
Yeah, man, that's the moniker. The reason for the moniker, the Graveyard Boy.
Graveyard
You know,
Boy,
like
yeah.
I'm alive
So,
and.
I'm gonna after this question, you know, I'm gonna just let you take the floor, bit, bro. With you know, like the process of you going through your crash, you know, like you overcoming it, you know, popping your shit, you know, right, like while you're still in the mix of hurting, the trauma that you still go through today. Like what is something you can tell, like, you know, you done said a lot about what you went through, but what is something you can tell, like your peers that you thank me for?
You do that every show.
Yeah.
But
I thank them for the community shit. You know, like, cause they didn't let me. They didn't let this process go. Like to be real with you, I'm a father first. You know, and I'm a son. But this music after the accident kind of brought me closer to my family, cause my family came around to, like, you know, support me a little more than normal, cause I needed it. You know, so I guess I thank people for the community ship of seeing something that's happened to someone.
Right.
Like prime example, what you just said. Yo, I know you from music. I don't know you from that accident.
Right.
So for people to know me for who I am rather than for me to be up here playing a victim, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm still playing a superhero on my story and telling people that even though you go through something in life, I'm hoping that my story can teach people to not just be thankful for what they go through, but continue on their path to
Look forward to the future.
Yeah.
Keep doing what you were doing.
Like the fact that you can look at me and say that, hey, Clay, I didn't even know that you went through that accident and see
Right.
that. And that for me is like the fact that people see me for my music
Right.
and they don't know me for my pain. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's
what you want.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thankful
You want
for.
to be known for the music.
You know what I mean?
Not from a crash.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because it could have all ended there, realistically.
Like Kanye.
That part.
When he first, you know what I'm saying? Kanye, you know what I'm saying? Look back at that crash, but now look at what he done since then.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
It's the
So-
progression.
Right.
You ain't
exactly.
let that crash hinder you from what you had.
That part.
Your inner self.
That part.
Hell yeah. So where you from, Clay?
Originally, I'm from the Bronx, New York, Bedford Park and Marion.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. BX in the house.
Yeah, from New York.
Hell yeah. So, at what point did you come to Florida?
I believe my mom came out to Florida in the early, like I want to say early 2000s. She left New York City and came out to, I believe it was Coral Springs, Florida. That's where she moved.
I was down there.
Yeah.
Broward.
Yeah, Broward County. Yeah.
That's where I'm from. Yeah. I was down
I
there.
said that's your stuff around.
Right. Yeah.
Hey, look, you might get called out of street, bro. Say you don't own that.
Look,
man.
I told him I went to Pompano High and I went.
Yeah.
I got
My
kicked out of
brother-
Pompano, but I went to school of choice. That's where they sent the bad kids. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? Yeah, that's where they sent me to the school of choice.
Yeah,
Shout out to
yeah.
Pompano High too.
Yeah, you know, shout out to all South Florida.
real.
You know what I'm saying? Broward County.
Do you still got supporters from back then?
Like probably high school. I probably got, like, you know what I'm saying, like, and I ain't even trying to get myself in trouble. Probably got a few females that
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They say that they would have never thought that, because I was just a kid rapping in the lunchroom, you know what I'm saying? So when
Right.
people see me now and they see, like, wait a minute, he going on tour, he's
Yeah,
doing
yeah.
shows, he got music out, like,
Yeah,
they're saying I
same
took
shit.
this and made this a career rather than just a hobby.
Right, yeah. Same
I
shit.
could say this: a lot of your people from back then, if they ain't follow you from what you say, like third, fourth grade, then,
Right,
If they wouldn't even know it's you.
right.
They
You're probably
wouldn't even
right.
know it's you. Like your school teachers probably wouldn't even know it was you.
Probably right.
How old is you if you don't mind me asking?
36.
You're 37. You're old brick.
Yeah.
You're old brick.
Yeah, man.
You better pop your shit.
I just got a young soul, you know what I'm saying?
You better pop your shit.
And I'm gonna tell you something. I feel like the accident made me younger, and I say that because, like, mentally like everybody like, yo, why you do 2-3 shows a night? Why? I'm like, bro, what you mean? I was sitting up for 2 years, 2.5 years. I wasn't doing nothing.
Right.
Like I'm trying to show people what I have and
Building that shit up,
what I got already on deck for them to listen to.
Right.
I got to give them a reason to listen. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So Big Dog Andrew, you over there quiet. Where you from, man?
I'm from New York originally,
New York?
Island.
Long Island?
Yeah.
Okay. Long Island and BX.
Yeah.
Okay. At what point did you meet Clay?
All right, so I started going out to the open mics in October of 2024. I was about to leave my job. I was just tired of it. I write music about it. I'm not really going to get into it. I'm just going to get into the basic stuff.
Right.
I just started going to like Kava Culture, and I met, and started meeting people, who were running other open mics, such as a man named Andrew Golden. He was hosting a open mic called, I want to call it the Hemp Spot in Tampa, and this is where I met Clay. And at first, I didn't even know who Clay is. I mean, he just comes up to me and says, "Hey, I'm Clay. This is check out my Spotify." I'm like, "Who is this guy?" I'm like, so I'm like, oh, I'll subscribe to him. And then I kept bumping into Clay every now and then, around 2025. And then he came.
Clay be everywhere. That's what it is. Clay be everywhere.
And then around March, April, he came to Matt Chiller, and he was just talking about these courses. So I went up to him and was like, "Hey, I'd like to know more."
Yeah.
But I didn't. But then after that, I kind of like disappeared for a little bit because my dad was, he was on his deathbed. So one night I went out and I saw him again. I said, "Hey man, I need help." And he's like, "What do you need for music?" "No man,
I need life help. I need help.
My dad's about to pass away.
Yeah.
I'm suicidal." He took me outside. "Come on, let's go outside. Let's talk, bro." And after that, we formed a friendship. And this is more, to me, it's more than business. It's more like a friendship that we're always bonding through music. And now we have this band, the alumni. And I just feel like, you know what? I feel like first time in my life I actually have close friends, because I was always someone who was around a lot of fake people throughout my life, and I did not know who were my friends, and Clay showed me who my real friends are. And so that's why I'm so glad.
You found your community, you found your people, you found your tribe, you know what I'm saying?
It took me a long time to find my own people. Because, I venture out a lot throughout the years, and I couldn't find anything now. And I was about to give it up, and I'm like, I found Clay in the graveyard, and now it's like I'm part of a family, a union. I love this.
Do you have a big family here, or any relatives at all?
Yeah, I got my parents. Well, my parents moved down here in 2015. My oldest brother moved down here with his family back in 2013. So my parents I'm so lucky I got that.
Nah, that's all. That's cool, man. But okay, so you met Clay at the open mic. So you were doing music before you met Clay.
Yeah, I was working on an album called Songs from Melissa, which is out. Yeah.
Fucking Melissa.
Yeah. This is what started.
Right. Fucking Melissa.
Unfortunately, it worked. But I was working on an album, and I released that in May 1st actually of this 2025.
Okay.
So so I was playing music. I was doing all the open mic circuits around Tampa.
Do you feel like your music has progressed now that you're around Clay?
Yeah. I think there's other things I've been writing about. Like last night I just wrote a song for my dad called "In Silence," and I'll tell you one thing, it's a tough song to just.
So do you like how you go about the process of making your music?
Me?
He got that guitar with him. He start with that.
It's just what I'm feeling. It's just what I'm going through. It's just like I'm going through in my head stuff I've been through in the past. I mean, that's what I like about marijuana, because that helps me a lot. Because it helps me and I'll just start writing.
I feel like playing the guitar is a cheat code. If you can play the guitar,
it's over.
It's over. Like, you can always come up with a song. It's like, you know what I'm saying?
All the time, even if I don't have a guitar.
You just play one note.
Got the whole crowd quiet.
You know what I'm saying?
Any instrument. I
you
think
come
it
at
adds
this
value.
like with a guitar though. It's like once again, you play one note and you got the crowd's attention. Now, so
Right.
that first note gonna get their attention.
Yeah.
Now, what you do with that second note,
Right.
it depends on if exactly. You know what I'm saying?
A lot of people
Amen.
come up to me like, "You write catchy tunes." I'm
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
"Yeah, I know. It sort of keeps in your head.
Yeah, that's cool.
It stays in your head."
But yeah, so about these courses, you know,
Yeah.
the courses came up a few times here. So tell the people about the courses. What courses do you offer that you would think help anybody?
I am a teacher of what we call the Graveyard Alumni, which is a 12-step process to ownership and understanding the small details of an artist releasing their music and understanding a roadmap through the music industry.
Right. That's the basis of what it is. And Andrew obviously is taking the courses. I took a couple courses. I actually hit him up earlier today because I'm like, yo, listen, because
Talk to him, Tal.
Right.
Talk to him,
I
Tal.
started the courses about a month ago, and then I was like, you know what, I don't really need all these courses, you know what I'm saying? Some of this stuff I can figure out on my own, but it comes a time, it comes a point where it's like, okay, you can figure out on your own, but it's like it always helps to have that instruction manual.
There you go.
And he got the instruction manual, you know what I'm saying? So I hit him up like, yo, listen, man, I might need a couple more of them courses because it's just certain things that I knew about, but I didn't really fully understand that he helps, you know, in understanding those. So for any artist, like I told him before, the courses are very valuable, especially to those who have no idea what they're doing. If you are just starting out and you're trying to figure out, okay, what do I need to do step by step to maximize everything that I'm getting involved in, his courses will definitely show you the roadmap.
Yeah.
You know, it'll show you
Starting
where
point.
you're supposed to start and how you're supposed to finish.
Yeah.
Now, what you do in between
Right.
is up to you.
Right.
But this is where you start. And this is where you're supposed to finish. So definitely the being a part of the alumni, it shows people that, you know, you have the knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
You can't be taken advantage
That
of
part.
because you've done the research,
Mm-hmm.
you've done the work, and now it's time for me to put the work in.
That's right.
You know, so yeah, those courses are definitely for anybody who needs that guidance.
And it goes for poets, it goes for musicians, songwriters, as well as, you know, artists and MCs, because in realisms, it's not just the artists that rap. It's anyone that can put pen to paper and speak into a microphone. When you turn that audio file into either an album, a poem, a sonnet, whichever you want to call it, and add a CD cover to it when releasing it, you can make money off of their words. And your words are what we're getting paid for when we go to these places. And so when I teach this because a lot of artists are doing open mics and a lot of artists are, you know, having certain allocations to certain people and they're not collecting all of their allocated royalties.
Right.
And this is one thing that I will say is that these courses are for artists to not be taken advantage of. And I see a lot of artists being taken advantage of via, you know, certain places that have open mics, whether you're not paying artists to headline or you're not paying artists to gain the right allocations or teaching them that they can gain these royalties.
Right.
I find that in 2027, I just want people to know, now I don't know which camera I gotta look at, but I'm
Look at all of
coming for you guys and what that is.
Right.
Because that is the exploitation of what I find as our artistry and our intellectual property.
That is egregious.
And I really feel like there's someone in our generation
Right.
that needs to step up and say, hey, you producer man, or hey, you manager man, stop taking advantage of that dope ass artist just because he don't know the knowledge.
Right.
And I'm gonna say that whatever camera needs to be said, because
Right.
what happens is these artists just don't know the industry, and the fact is that they're getting taken advantage of.
Mm-hmm.
Now, what I feel is that we all deserve a fair shot.
Right.
Now, there's ways for artists, managers, and producers to work together to make money together. But when the artist doesn't come first, that's a problem.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And the artist should know their royalties and all of their royalties, their allocated royalties that they collect on everything.
Right.
And they should get first dibs on that money when it comes back, because when it breaks down to it, 50% goes to the producer, 50% goes to the artist, and the manager is just around to take some chicken out of that pocket and out of that pitch. And if he's not bringing nothing to the table, then tell me what his seat is there for.
Right. Exactly.
There you are.
Hell yeah. So, I mean, and the industry knows that.
Yes.
And they build their whole business model on taking advantage of those people.
Exactly. Shut down the podcast. Tyler Jones, the big homie. All this gonna come to life. This behind the scenes footage. I don't even need everything. It's gonna come soon. Stay tuned, bro. Show me more. All the type of Pokemon and shit. Very good. Cool shit. Let's take this picture. Cool. Step back up and take a picture. That's dope. It's a revolutionary kid, man. Shout out to the homie Ty Jones. Got a new podcast coming out, so gotta set the record straight. Talking about the graveyard, the alumni in these courses, the artists that are in the city. Stay tuned, man. We outside. Yes, sir.